bugger. Everything's froze. The filter's froze and overflowed. Everything is frozen solid. There's about, what, 4 inches? Well, no, 4 inches, about 2 inches of ice all the way through. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? -8 down here tonight. Or today, right now. Luckily, I kept my air on. I've only lost 4 inches of water. Fish seem absolutely fine. Everybody seems happy. Oh, the joys, eh? The joys. Ah, dear. So, turns out having a waterproof floor probably isn't the best for this time of year. So what I'm going to do, I need to get this defrosted and drained so I can get in there and have a look at these filters. I can still hear me K1 in there moving around, so I would suggest that that's alright still. The pump shut itself off, so it obviously ran dry overnight. So I'm just hoping that the pipes themselves haven't split anywhere. It does look like it's come down from the side, because if you look over there, that's how water's dripped down the pipes. So I would say it's come over the top of the filter. But without getting it defrosted and drained out, I'm not going to know just yet. So oh, happy days. Never mind. I thought being inside a shed it would be sheltered from all of this, but clearly not. Oh well. You know for next time to insulate it, don't you? Still, right. Catch you guys later. Well, that's the problem. The ball valve split. So that's why I have no water in my filter and it's all frozen on the floor. Ugh. Great stuff. Well, that's that screwed done. Right, well, found the culprit to why I'm all frozen. Apart from the cold weather, obviously. Cheap ball valve, frozen split. That's why I lost all my water. Pipe's still frozen solid, so I've got a bit of defrosting to do. But for now, I've got another cheap ball valve that I can modify and put on there. Oh, what a ball ache. I've got to get this filter running. It's been off now for a couple of days. Luckily the pond hasn't froze over and the fish are doing alright. So my job today is put the ball valve on, blank that off where I've had to cut it temporarily. Hopefully a lot of this now is surface, so get a lot of this defrosted. This filter is absolutely fine. Let's get a lot of this defrosted and then hopefully I can get it, if these pipes through here aren't iced up, I can get it up and running. Get the filtration back on today, hopefully. Do a water change. Oh, the joys, eh? Alright, so that's everything up and running again. Still got a lot of ice and that in here. slowly defrosting, but luckily everything seems alright. Oh, what a nightmare. What a bloody ball ache, you know. That's all defrosted in there now. So there's still, obviously how the ball valve had cracked, it had filled the waste lines up and they froze. Now when I cut that off, there was just a solid block of ice in it. So I haven't attempted to turn these. On further inspection out onto the outlet out there, it's icy. So I'm going to leave all of this for a minute. It's warming up here slightly now. I mean, we're up 7 degrees, I think it is, which has been the warmest it's been for, well, a good couple of weeks. Well, a good week. Well, no, a couple of weeks. Yeah, a good couple of weeks. So, yeah, I'm just going to let it do its thing. I've just bodged an end cap on there for now. You'll understand why in a later video. Why I've just quickly bodged it up. And I've put another ball valve on the end of there, just for now. But yeah, everything's still frozen all through the pipe work here, so I'm just going to let that, because that's only waste pipe, that's going to crack quite easily. So I'm just going to let that slowly defrost in its own time. And then I will do a proper water change later on. All I've done at the moment is obviously topped up the 4 inches of water that I lost. So they have had a water change, obviously, because I lost all that water, but they haven't had a proper water change like I'd like to do on my weekly. So, but the brushes have been rinsed out, the sponges have been rinsed out, and the filter's up and running again. That's the main thing. So yeah, bloody ball ache. Wasn't expecting that, but God, wasn't it been cold. We got down to sort of -8, -9. I think on the Friday night when this actually went, early hours, it was -8. It was -8 outside, and it was bloody cold in here as well. Water temps picked up a bit today, so we're at 2.3 there now. Battery's nearly flat on that one, but yeah, 2.3 there now in the pond. The pond itself didn't actually freeze over, but I believe that's because I kept the air going. And bloody, you know, saving grace I did, because I was humming and hawing whether to turn the air off, because obviously you're pumping cold air into it. But if I had done that, the pond would have froze when I'd lost the ball valve there. But yeah, I'll tell you another thing as well. Testament to bottom drains. I don't care what anybody says. If I was to set up another pond, I would definitely, without a doubt, go bottom drain. If that was pump fed, I would have lost it all. It would have just emptied the pond, you know. But as it's bottom drain fed, I only lost 4 inches of water, and the fish were absolutely fine. So yeah, testament to the bottom drain system, I think, personally. But still, spinning around. So that was a bloody load of rubbish, isn't it? But still, it is what it is. The joys of the hobby, I suppose. But it's a right mess in here now. So I'm going to spend a day or two getting this all cleaned up now. As it defrosts, so I've got to come in here and clean it all up. Now, the waterproof floor was a good idea for the wood, but if I'm honest, it's made more of an issue since I've had a freeze than what it would have done if I hadn't had the waterproof floor, like, you know, because the water would have just drained out into underneath the shed, you know, and buggered off. But as it happens, how it froze, I ended up with a 2.5 inch thick ice ring in here, which has taken me days to break up and defrost. So, bit of a ball ache, like I say, but yeah, we're there now anyway. We're there now. The main thing is filters up and running. So, anyway, with that, I hope everybody else is doing alright. I haven't been on for a little while, I've been so busy. But I hope you're all doing alright. Hope you're all ready for Christmas. looking forward to Christmas. And with that, I'm going to call it a day today. There's not really much else I can do in here until the rest of this ice defrosts back a bit. But yeah, with that, if I don't see you before Christmas, which is highly unlikely I'll get another video out before Christmas, I hope you all have a cracking Christmas and some cracking time off. Eat lots, drink lots, and be happy. Anyway, catch you next time, muckers. Have a good Christmas.